Christmas. The air is sugar plums and happiness on the tip of your tongue. Damn, did that rhyme? What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for hopping back onto this channel. Sorry I've been gone for a hot minute. I've been busy drinking spiced apple toddies and getting messed up. Ooh. In this video, we are making an elf on the shelf. Technically, it's gonna be an elf on the desk because I don't have a shelf, so. But anyways, let's go ahead and make an elf for Christmas. Meet me at the desk. Bring a spiced apple toddy. Come on. Welcome to the desk and the voiceover. Let's get into this elf on the shelf. So I got all my supplies to make the bones, my sculpting, my tinfoil. I cannot do a sculpture without some good old tinfoil. So this was my design for this elf. I'm showing it right here. So I thought I should make the skull kind of square-ish. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really end up square anyways, but I pretty much did a square-ish type thing. I also didn't know how big I should make this elf, so I started making the skeleton out of this thicker wire, and then I kind of wrapped it around each other. I kind of made it look like it's attached, if that makes sense, just so I can get a good idea and how it could move. Did I do that right? Probably not, but it ended up working out. And once I got an idea on how big the body was gonna be, I thought the head needed a little bit more oomph, so I really did make a square. This is my little pasta roller. This is me coloring up some clay, some polymer clay. I used all different kinds of brands, hard brand, soft brand, cheap, more expensive, you know, whatever. But I ended up making this minty blue. I didn't want to make a traditional elf on the shelf. I wanted to make it my own. It ended up looking like the creature from the Black Lagoon, but you know, it's still an elf. So then I started marking out the eyes, the nose, the lips, where I wanted them to be, and then I kind of got rid of that square shape, which, you know, I wish I would have brought that back, but I never ended up doing it. But you live and let live, learn, whatever. So then I softened it up a little bit, rounded it out, and then now it's time to build up some of the features of the face. So at this point, I was still trying to go based on my design, my sketch, but you know, I started kind of going off that and kind of making my own thing. I did end up doing 2 sets of eyes. I only filmed the first set of eyes, but I did end up doing 2 sets of eyes, and it took me forever. This thing was smaller than how I normally sculpt, but I made it work. So like I said, I forgot to film the second set of eyes, but I made 2 sets of eyes on top, and then I baked it, and this is what it looked like out of the oven. It's a little bit more green or bluish yellow, I should say, but I'm digging this little man. But now it was time to build up the chest. I was confused. I did not know how to do this. I knew I was going to attach the head to fabric, like a fabric body. So I ended up doing, you know, something similar to that porcelain doll that I had just transformed. I made these little holes, made a little chest plate, thinking that I would be able to sew through it. Listen, it was a whole mess. We'll get through that later. But can we have an elf without some pointy ears? Absolutely not. So I went ahead and made some elf ears. Very pointy, very juicy. Looks like Baby Yoda. I'm gonna let y'all watch. Oh my God, these damn hands. I don't even want to talk about these hands. So I pretty much made these little skeleton hands, covered them in foil, you know, covered them in wire as well. And then I put 1 layer of clay on top of it, baked them up, and then added just a little bit more detail in the hands. These are the things of this sculpture that I spend the least amount of time on. I don't know how to do hands. I don't know how to draw hands. I tried my best. I was too lazy to even make another finger. That's how bad it is. I didn't want to make no damn hands. I was going to make mittens, but I was like, whatever. I'll make fingers. And that was a lie because I spent less time on these damn clogs. I pretty much did a clog. I don't know what elf shoes look like. Please. I don't know. They're big old fat shoes, and I sanded them up. I sanded everything once it was done out of the oven. I had to make it smooth. I wanted everything to look smooth and juicy. So originally I was gonna go in with oil paint because I know oil and polymer clay, they're sisters. But I ended up doing acrylic paint because I wanted to get, this done with and over with because I am procrastinating like a mother. Oh, let me not curse. So I ended up just pretty much just painting it up. I think painting a sculpture is one of the most soothing things because you don't have to create form that's already there. And it's just amazing. I love painting. I think this is so soothing. I also found some iridescent clear polish. Look that looks like skin. The iridescentness really added that oily glow. Oh, it just looks amazing. I also did it with the hands, and here's the damn, oh, hurry up, the damn shoes. Come on, the clogs. So for the body, I'm actually reusing this jumpsuit that I made for that doll transformation because, reduce, reuse, recycle. It didn't work for that project, but it's going to work great for this because look at those Christmas colors. So I took that skeleton that we made earlier, kind of put it over. I had to trim up a whole bunch because the jumpsuit was just a little too big for the body. And now I just got to sew it on up. It's sewing time. It's trimming time. I'm gonna stop. I promise. So I pretty much just trimmed it up. Like I said, the bodysuit was just a little bit too big. I turned it inside out, and now it's time to put the skeleton in, and it fit perfectly. Oh, look at this. Check this out. Perfect. Now I gotta stuff it. And when I tell you I stuffed it, this little man looks like me after Thanksgiving dinner. I stuffed it. Stuffing, it's stuffing. So this is the hard part, is attaching the body to the head to the body. I took my little sewing needle because I'm just a sewer. I love sewing. I must have poked my fingers a million times trying to do this. And look at that. It took me 2 hours to figure out how to get his head to stand up. And look what it did to the body. Look at this poor man. Like I said, me after Thanksgiving, lumpy and bumpy. Now that we have the body, let's think about the clothes. So this was the original design, but I had to switch it up a bit because I was doing too much in the design and I was running out of time. So I ended up taking this thrifted shirt and making them into bell bottoms, and that red thing I turned into a vest. So now I'm just sewing up the bell bottoms. Listen, I wish I had these damn bell bottoms. Oh my gosh, I'm about to sew up some pants. Y'all better see. I'm about to turn into a fashionista soon. Look at these bell bottoms. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I want those so bad. And I made him a little belt. Look how cute that is. Yeah, that's really just to cover up the seams. Then I made this vest off camera because it was pissing me off. I was going to give him a white shirt, but I ended up just turning that body fabric into a turtleneck because I thought it would be the vibe. It's more the vibe than just having a white shirt. You know what I mean? I took that same red fabric and made a little hat off camera because it was pissing me off. And then I made little sleeves because the seams were really bad on the hands, and I sewed them hands back on, added some charms, some necklaces, and y'all, that little necklace is perfect. It looks like a snowflake. And then I added some resin eyeballs. I pretty much painted them red. I was gonna do little candy canes, but that was doing too much. And then I put some UV resin. Y'all, look at this. Oh, and then I had a lint roll of this motherfucker because it was. Let me stop cursing, but there was stuff everywhere. But we are done. Look at my baby. Is this not the most adorable, handsome little man? Look at his shoes. Mira los zapatos. Ah. The bell bottoms, the jewelry. There we go. You're gonna sit on me right there. Merry Christmas. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions on what I should do next, please let me know down below. I hope I see y'all next time in the next video.
Have an amazing Christmas. Cheers.
Man, that's extra strong.